Hey guys. So, um, it's a 365, 65cc. It's the what is it? Shoot, I don't have the frickin'. Where is you? Oh, it's the 355 special. It's not the X Torque. It's not the blah blah blah, but it is the XP XS, something like that. Which doesn't. I don't know. Either way. So, we got the saw, and it needs a pistol grip, which is also the fuel tank. So I did some cannibalizing, which I could have recorded, but I don't really know how I'm going to record this to actually have you guys see. It's kind of a pain right in the butt with the lighting I have and all that. So I'm going to do what I can just to get you guys some more content. The views are really kind of lacking on the content, and I understand that completely. It's a completely different thing from the normal on the channel, but either way, I'm gonna keep pounding it out, and we'll see where it goes. But I've got the 372. You guys know my 372 cover is on it, but that's my 372, and I've cannibalized it and taken the fuel tank slash pistol grip out of it, or pistol grip, the throttle. You know, I always call them pistol grips, but I've taken that out. It is a bit different, which I'm not completely understanding, because they take these saws and they do a little bit of work internally, and I think it might be on the X Torques, if not, because I think them are 72cc on the 365s, but I'm not completely positive on these. But I'm gonna install the pistol grip on it and see if she runs. So that's where we are now, and yeah, I'll get going on it, and see if we can't get a little different crowd in here working on chainsaws, because that's gonna be a bit different, a bit out of the ordinary. So I don't know where exactly I'm gonna put y'all yet, but we're gonna put y'all somewhere. I can assure you that. So I'll put y'all. I don't know how that light is gonna do right above, but you can kind of see in this location. Okay, so I want to put all the things I can back on the 372. That way, I don't mix up things here, which I'm already starting to do. Okay, so you can see 372. All right, panel or chain cover. Okay, put these guys on here. I was gonna just live stream this, but I can't see the comments or nothing like that, so figured I'd be better off to do a little video on it. I think there shouldn't be any reason why the 372 cover won't fit right on that too. Maybe I can do a little airbox mod to it, because I like the 372 airbox. A lot less restrictive. Come on now. And I do have some chainsaw stuff coming very soon, hopefully. Might have another saw coming, hopefully in the mail. I just got to win the auction, so I'm kind of excited about that. It's actually it's got to be another project. Now these are all for 372. Okay, So, did I take something off that I shouldn't have? Shouldn't have. Oh, I never put them back. Okay, I know where them go for. I know where them go to. Okay. Sorry, talking to myself. Oh. This up here. Out of the way. Okay. Alright, so we got the fuel tank. We've got the couple of bolts for that. We've got the vibration dampeners, which we're going to let them rock and roll right there. Okay, so we got a throttle linkage here. We've got our on-off switch. That's all you have to really take off. There's actually one little piton, or whatever you want to call it, that just slides right in this orifice here, which I'll show you. It's actually underneath the chain brake. So the cover, chain brake cover. So you take that guy off, and like I said, I wanted to strip the 372 just to make sure that I could know what the heck I'm talking about here. But you've actually got a little Allen right here. I'll take this guy out. Okay, and that's a little piton, and all that does is just basically holds it in there. So what I'm going to do, and this is going to be very difficult to capture, I'm going to slide that in there like so. Then we've got the throttle linkage. Now we've got to go through this little, let me take the air box off here, or the air cleaner. Okay. See this? Okay, now I don't know how to capture this, so I'm gonna just do a minute's work here without the camera. Okay, now I can show y'all. Okay, so all we've put in now is we've just set this on. Okay, and this guy right here, you guys can, well, probably zoomed frig in. That's actually your throttle cable. So, and I don't have anything to stick y'all on. Let's see if I can stick you on that. Now, as long as I don't bump you. Okay, stay. Okay, so we got the throttle cable in. We're gonna go in here. We're going to, oh, that's an idle. That's an idle screw. Okay, so we're gonna go around here, up through this little keeper of the cable, we'll say. Okay, we've got our cable. Oh, okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna snip that off right where the little piton goes to the fuel filter is swollen a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's swollen from here out. So I'm going to chop that. We got plenty of line in the tank. I didn't really want to do this, but for the sake of the video, thank God for fast forward, eh? Okay. That's better. If I can see. That's a lot better. Okay. Now. Alright, now we got a fuel line in there. Beautiful. Okay. let's get them wires back on the straight and narrow here. Okay. Okay, now we got the fuel line. We got all this. Okay, now let's try. Ooh. Maybe I should have waited for the other tank to come in. Because she is fighting me. Just a touch. Oh, there you are. That's the reason right there. Okay, I see what it is. That's the reason right there. Alright, so this has actually got to go in sideways. Oh no, I pulled it back out. Son of a gun. You dork. Alright, let me stick that thing in there first. Alright, there we go. And now I can't stick the fuel line in. Okay. So, there's two little... Oh. There we go. So I see what's going on. You got two little holes on either side. One's actually a hard mount right here. You got a hole here and a hole right here on this side without losing all my fuel. That's where the little pitot goes through, that little Allen. But this one here, so when you put it in the tank, you almost have to go in at an angle because this is a hard pin on the inside of the actual base of the cast. Yeah, the base. So that's actually got to go in. So you kind of got to rock it, it looks like. There might be an easier way, but I haven't found it yet. So let me get this fuel line back in there for a second time. Okay, there's that. Now we have the wires, which are gonna go there. And where's your buddy? Right there. This is kind of a pain, I will not lie. You're working in very tight quarters here. I'm sure there's people out there that make it look a lot easier. But this is my my first time with a newer saw. Pulling this anti-vibrate type of deal apart here, which is, it's awesome. I mean, it's definitely night and day on saws. Okay, yeah, you're still there. Did I get it in? No, and I don't quite like where that fuel line is. Let's get you inside, that's better. Can I pull this off? Not quite. Alright, so that should, in theory, button right in. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, now, can you pull this out? That's even more beautiful right there. More beautiful. Okay. Now, I got one wire. Oh, come on. This is gonna be doing good. There's been no swearing. No swearing yet. What's that? Actually, I've learned on the old YouTubes this new freaking child thing they've got going on there. I don't understand it all, but when you put a video out there and you make it even for kids, because I was worried that a lot of my viewers weren't actually seeing the videos at first. I mean, after I think about it, I know why people aren't watching it. You know, it's not farming. It's not rocket science at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I hope that's gonna catch. Okay. Yeah, it should. Okay, okay. I need a light. My phone. But I was kind of wondering where people went, just regular people that I normally have, so I don't know if they've got it under a different account name or something like that. So I started putting the videos on even for kids, because there's no swearing or anything in them. It's just really not stuff that I would think kids would be interested in watching. And needless to find out, there's no comments enabled, which I completely understand, because that's one of the most toxic parts of YouTube, to be very honest with you, normally, which sucks. But I mean, my chat is usually pretty good, but I think every YouTuber says that about their channel. But either way, I understand what they did there, but in the same respect, it's kind of weird. Alright, we got that. So, alright, had to do a little thinking there. So these are actually threaded. They're both the same length, and they're just a regular Allen screw bolt, where everything else is actually screws. On the two for the bottom that are actually for your handlebar are going to be the shortest screws. I'll show you that real quick. The two of these, the short ones, are actually for the bottom of the bottom of the handlebar. And I was told that if you don't put the two short ones in there, that you can actually rub a hole through the case. So we're not going down that road. But it's just an FYI for anybody out there that oh, come on, Neil. There we go. Oh boy, I don't have any throttle, so I might not actually be able to run this. Yeah, what the heck, I'm doing all this for nothing. Well, we can start it. I mean, I could have started it without this on there. That sucks. Did it get disconnected? Or am I not running it through something? Where are you? Yeah, I didn't put them on. Okay, let me check out the 372 real quick. So my issue is, I'll show you guys. I got the throttle linkage hooked up. You guys can see, pushing down the throttle, and it's moving, but it's not long enough. So what I'm gonna check out real quick, I'll throw you guys right there. Oh, did I put the filter back? Okay, it will come off without that. Okay. Alright, it's definitely longer. Show you guys. I might be able to rig something up though. Definitely a longer span. You guys can see that little how do I put this? Okay, this little, you get the pointer out. You guys can see the cable actually comes through this little bezel here, goes up through this channel, around to the throttle, and that's what actually pulls it and actuates the throttle on the 372, where the 365 doesn't have that spacing. So I don't want to mess with this cable. Not that they're expensive or anything, but there's no reason to replace it if it's not bad. So I might just manually manipulate it. Kind of sucks. Actually, it sucks pretty bad. There's really no reason to go through all the steps that I'm going through. So maybe I'll stop here, give her a squirt, and give her a reefing, and see, because I did already order one. But in the same, I wanted to see what it was all about. And now that I'm saying that, let me let me make sure that I got it for the right saw. Purchases. Okay, so there is one hose. Does have the mounts. And I mean, I guess I could put a leader on it or something, just to run the thing if I have to. But it's definitely a different, definitely a shorter cable. This one goes nearly to the middle where this one ends. Okay, you guys wouldn't understand that. Okay, so hopefully that one works. It is for a 365, but it also says 371 and 372. Okay. So let me put you all. Let me get this out of your way. And the only reason why I'm going to continue is because, whoa, okay, must have been on that plastic for the only reason why I'm going to continue, like I was saying, is just to put the handlebar on and give her a reefing. And for video, y'all need something to watch, right? Oh, cheesy, corny tonight. Throw you in there just for funsies. This is another video that would have been, or deal that would have been done probably a half hour ago if I wasn't recording. But like I said, I gotta slow down and enjoy a little bit too, because I'll be out here for 10-15 minutes with one of these new saws and have it running, and then it's like, well, what the frig, what do you do now? So I got to, ooh, she's loosey goosey on this one. What am I missing? Oh, the handlebar shouldn't really, I don't think. She wasn't that loose on the 372, I'll tell you that. Okay. Got this. I'm going to throw you on Ha. Alright. We'll see if the handlebar, it shouldn't, right? Because it doesn't mount. It does mount. Okay. Throw this back on. There's no reason to take this cover off at all, but there might be a problem with the coil. I don't know yet. Like I said, this is a brand new saw to me, so not, like I said, it's kind of why I'm doing everything that I'm doing here, because I don't know anything about it. I want to get it all cleaned up and that type of deal. But not tonight. I want to run it first. Yeah, that's definitely cheesy. Oh, where did my Phillips go? Right here. Put that guy on there. Okay. It's good. And for the sake of the video, oh, come on. Okay, yeah, that feels all right. Okay. For the sake of the video, I could actually put the top cover on and give her a peek, because I haven't even seen it with the everything on it. But before that, we'll give her just a little shot. No, we'll do this right. We'll do it right. We'll do it right. Okay. So I'd like to know. The saw looks like it's in wonderful shape. I mean, for a freaking free saw, well, it cost me a 30 rack of beer, but I mean, tell me it's not worth that. I mean, this, if I'm not mistaken, this is like a $600 saw. 365. Now I know it. I think it was $7.99 for the X Torque. We actually just bought one with a for the with a state. What the heck is leaking? Oh, it's fuel. Jeez. I was like, I know my eyes are picking something up. So we, I blew one of these up. As a matter of fact, last summer. It was an older saw. It was, I'd hate to say from the late 80s, early 90s, because I don't know if these were out then, but I mean, it was old. Dry rotted, everything was, it was pretty rough. And we had 6, 8 of them. And I always like them because I had the 372. I'm a Husky fella. I'm not, oh, did I put that in yet? I did, okay. Okay, here I am crossing. I'm making myself go nuts here. Going crazy. Hopefully you guys can see what the heck I'm doing here. And if I'm not, I will edit it so that way it looks like I do. Let me see. Yep, that'll go there. Pick her up. Well, you guys can see. But really, I was only picking it up to look for my Allen wrench. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. There. Let's get her going straight. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's gonna do it too. I forgot all about you. This will tighten you up just a touch, eh? Okay, before we go too tight here, let's get these lined up. I have a tendency of doing that. I'll start tightening something and have to go back and loosen her up. Okay, that don't feel right. Let's get her nice and straight here. That feels better. Alright, cool. Surprised none of these have washers or nothing, eh? How's that? That tightened her right up. Oh yeah. Alright. And we still have no throttle. So I'll have to manipulate it right here. Wait, what is that? Hey, throttle linkage there, is it? Guess it could be. Maybe the carb's for... That sucks. Oh well. So I'll give her a couple squirts here. I think that should do it. Have her run on high idle. That looks pretty good. Let's see what we can do. Like I said, I don't know which side I've got this on yet, but we're gonna try it. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign either. There it is. Nope, something ain't right there. My little pitot for my fuel tank came out too. That's for the 372 specifically though. Specifically. Let me just throw that on there. Okay, so why aren't you engaging? Oh, it feels better. I'll take that back off. Something's going on with that. Oh! Oh, let's do that first. I can't deal with that. Cannot deal with it. Gotta be something, eh? I don't know why I keep saying A. I get amped up too much. Okay. It's actually one of my first recoil issues on this Husqvarna. These things are usually pretty freaking good. I've had a lot of issues with the old steels and whatnot, but oh yeah, they're a bit grimy. They ain't been used. I mean, it's been sitting for a while, so let me give her a little clean up here. Usually what it is, I don't know what you guys call these, but normally I call them dogs. But you can see they're not returning back at all. So I'm just going to give that a shot of a little bit of carbon choke cleaner. Then I'll give it a shot of WD and we'll see if we can clean them up a touch. Feels good in the eyes when you get it too. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see now how snappy them are. They get all poopy in there. And I'm not going to do WD. I was just thinking, I want to keep these dry. You get all that lubrication in there, and then what does it do? Same freaking thing. So let's keep them dry. It's just a little spring. I was thinking with a metal on metal, but you're actually better off in this case for the amount of times that you'll actually hit the recoil. Hopefully it won't be one of them saws, but I think we can get it running pretty good. And just give it a little tug in. When you're putting these back on, obviously, if it don't seat, don't freaking slam it or anything like that. You just gotta rotate the recoil a little bit, and then have the dogs actually hook in. That's actually speaking from experience there, because I have been impatient. Not that I'm not still, but says the man that just took a perfectly good fuel tank pistol grip combo off a 372 for a 365. Hey, there she is. Well, there she is. 45 minutes. We're going to do some editing on this. Oh, wow. Ooh, I'm excited. That's going to be fun. That's going to be real fun. I forgot the chain brake was on like a noob, but I didn't know if it has that auto idle. I think that does too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Show you guys that real quick. Okay, so like I said, your throttle is right here. Your choke, it's got a little lever there. You can see when I pull the choke, it sets that idle higher. You push in the choke, and that stays there until you give it the gas. So it's a little, yeah. So I thought that's what I was doing when it was hitting that little point, but I didn't even think about the chain brake. Been using the old McCulloughs and everything without the chain brake. I'm excited. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it's kind of hodgepodge, but it's another saw, you know, and I love my 372. That's one heck of a saw. And now to have another one, unfortunately a little bit less peppy. 65. I believe they're 72 cc's if I'm not mistaken, or 71, whatever. Doesn't matter. But this might be an experimental saw. Maybe I'll do a 372 conversion on it, because I know a lot of people do that. We'll see. We'll see. Beautiful little saw. Like I said, I mean, even the decal it's gorgeous. For free. I mean, I paid a lot of money for this. And then to just get the exact saw that I use at work all the time. I love them. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. And don't be afraid to leave a comment down there if you are liking what you're seeing. Farming sim content going to be coming soon. It's not going to be logging. It's going to be farming. One of my favorite maps came out for 19, so I'm going to be checking that out. And if people don't like the content, I'll play it and won't record it, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing out here. So, thank you all for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time.